Neighbourlytics is a social analytics platform for neighbourhoods. We measure the quality of life and well-being in neighbourhoods based on their digital footprint. My name's Lucinda Hartley. I'm the co-founder and Chief Innovation Officer at Neighbourlytics. My background and my co-founder's background is in urban design, and we've spent our careers working to create cities and places for people around the world. But the big challenge is that there's not very good information about people and culture. We have really good information about air quality and traffic and the amount of apartments that we've sold. But when it comes to the things that we really value, the social and the cultural life, we don't have very good information. So we create Neighbourlytics as a platform that harnesses the wealth of digital data available to tell us in near real time about where people go, where they spend time, what they value, and the places that social and cultural life takes place. Every time we like, check in, post, tweet, we're showing the world what we value, and we're contributing to a digital twin of a city. And Neighbourlytics' proprietary technology harnesses this data from 10 to 15 different platforms such as Google, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Zomato and more, and creates pictures in near real time about the social and cultural life of places. Social connection is one of the biggest drivers of well-being. If we don't have social connection, then we don't have cities that are connected and sustainable. And one of the big challenges in creating cities is it's really hard to understand how social connection actually occurs. We're familiar with our own experience, but not necessarily with that of our neighbours or other people. And cities don't only need to have one type of opportunity for connection, they need to have a wide diversity of opportunities to cater for a very wide population. And having this data helps us understand how neighbourhoods work. It helps us to understand which venues and places are successful, which ones are struggling, and this helps create a roadmap of what we can do as city makers to help enhance social connection in neighbourhoods. There's a lot of challenges. Some of the challenges Neighbourlytics faces is that we are bringing in literally millions of data points every day about neighbourhoods. The volume of data is not the problem. In fact, 90% of the data that we have available today was created in just the last 2 years. The challenge that we have is to draw meaningful, useful insights from this data. We make the data reliable by triangulating it against other sources. So if I want to understand that something exists, let's say, for example, a park or a cafe or community library, it will exist in the real world, but it will also exist in multiple platforms online. So by checking that it exists on Google, that it exists on Facebook and other places, we can understand how it works. But we don't only understand what's there as the place, we also look at the use and behaviour. How long do people spend there? How do they rate and review it online, and the quality of that place as well. So a lot of our work and testing and technology building in the last 2 years has been around how we take this quite messy data set and turn it into really reliable insights that city makers can use to understand the social performance of neighbourhoods.